This chapter, I would like to ask you, how do I stop letting fear to block result? You can do this. Everyone can do this, and you taught me how to do this. You told me once that allowing myself to live with fear is terribly dangerous. Can you explain this to our audience?
So think about the people you either already know who you enjoy being around, and think about at least one person you know who you really don't want to be around. It's a vibrational state. That's the term for it. There are people who are magnetic and charismatic and happy and peaceful and fun. And as you all know, I've spent my whole life getting there because I didn't start there. And then there are people who are back where I was, scared, angry, frustrated, disappointed, and on and on. So we have the ability to lift ourselves up higher and higher. Now, you can look at the emotional guidance scale, which is part of our Win-Win-Win Masterclass. You can look at the scale of consciousness, which is available online, many places. And this is what you need to keep in mind. We have the ability to self-soothe and lift ourselves. Self-soothe and lift yourself. The goal has to be peaceful, I'm happy, I enjoy being alive. What's the point otherwise? All the people who are having the greatest results are able to be peaceful and happy and focused in that moment. Now, I was just thinking of an experience this morning. When I was 12 years old, I auditioned at the Metropolitan Opera Ballet School. There were 500 people, girls, in the room. And it was a huge practice room, and there was a balcony that went all around it so that all the decision makers could watch and parents could watch. But the actual judges, these Russian ballerinas, these scary Russian ballerinas, were sitting in front of us and watching. And they would move the rows back and forth so they would see us closer, not so close. 500 of us. I was the first person chosen. That's why this is a good story, right? I was an unhappy girl. I was an angry girl. I was a frightened girl. I was a sad girl, but I pulled it together and I was the first person chosen. Now, I've done that often in my life. This is a very, very valuable skill because life has tests. You can sit for an exam. You can sit for any different kind of thing where the results of your performance affect your life and change your life. And I have a lot of these stories from myself and, of course, thousands from clients. That's what I want you to think about. If I couldn't control my mind, I tell you I would not have been selected. I could control my mind. I was the first person out of 500. That is why you want to learn these skills today. We're teaching all of my 7 forms of self-soothing in the Win-Win-Win Masterclass. So you can have a great life with one of them. Imagine the life you can have when you learn all 7.
Thank you, Susan.